Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Genshin. My PC is being a bit weird in this part, so apologies if it lags or freaks out, or I don't know, it's a really short part because my PC dies. I don't know. It's being really weird and I don't know where it's going, so yeah, hopefully we managed to get through some stuff. If not, yikes. First and foremost though, we're only 7 away from a 10 pull for a Scuffier. So, I say we go on the hunt for some primogems. The only problem is I don't know where any are. Clickety-click. What? What the hell is clickety-click? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I do know, however, that Sumeru and Fontaine haven't really been explored that much, you know? Well, that's this area of Liyue, actually, but hopefully I can find like a chest over in Fontaine. Let's try over here. Not me having to friend Money to get me to lose his boxes. Yeah, welcome to Stardew Valley. He's a creep, genuinely. Also, I will say, it takes you a while to become friends with Molly. She doesn't clean them up in that time or return them. Or he doesn't grab them on his next excursion. Like, huh? What a freak. He wants you to know. They are. What's up, hi Doc? How you doing? You enjoying your day? I hope you are. I'm having a time. Smile. I think, like I said, I think it's genuinely because, for some reason, Genshin's graphics have upped themselves, and I don't know what they were on before. So the only thing I know to turn down that would help is shadows, and I've turned them down. So I don't know where else I've got then. You know what I mean? We're on the magical hunt for some primogems. It's probably underwater. It's probably some underwater. Let's try that. The past 5 hours been... Oh! Well, I'm glad it wasn't bad enough that you had to stay in hospital. But yeah, definitely get some rest, dude. Ooh. 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 This looks simple enough. Oh, that's not a... My bad, dude. I retract my statement. This does not look easy enough. As an idiot. It no longer looks as easy as I thought it did. Oh, there's one. Oh, I see, and there's the yellow one. Oh, okay. Go, Nahida, swim! Oh, it was easy enough. How much was that? Yay, that's 10! Wait! Get me out of the water! Get me out! Grabbing these maneuverlet. At some point I will build him. Or finish building him, I guess. That's a mechanical fish. Yeah, that's sick. Anyway, 10 ball. Please, Genshin gods, don't make me hit soft pity again. I beg. I beg, Genshin gods, I beg. Yeah. This is okay. This is literally... I'm now at 10p. So this is okay. I'm not too upset about this. If I could get Aoife though, I'll take a Lila. I don't know if I need a Lila, but I'll take a Lila. I needed the Lila, so I'll take a Lila. I'll take it. And I can do a single. Now we're at 11. Haha. Lila, my sweet, where are you? There you are. Ooh. I need 2 more Lilas. And then Lila's done. Hell yeah. Alright. So, now that we've actually done a temple, let's get to where we're meant to be going. Shall we? Dude, I'm unironically excited for this. Finally, a storyline in Mondstadt. Nahida's off to visit an Archon. And Farina, I guess. Oh, I'm not going into Mondstadt? Interesting. Return to special story mode. What? About to end story mode. Continue. Yes. You request for your birthday since technically falls on the stream date. Yes. What is it? Oh, pretty!
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful!
It really is, goddamn.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hi, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windblume thing?
Obviously.
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Oh. Hell yeah, dog. I'm done.
Look around, huh?
It's finally Windblume. And here I am ruining everything.
What?
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Oh, you seem sweet.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down? Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Goddamn. She's down in the dumps.
Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
Aw.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do.
Huh?
The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What?
What is it? Is there something wrong?
What's she gonna say?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn,
She's breaking up with
I
him?
think we should stop seeing each other for now.
What the hell? What is happening? Huh?
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Oh, Quinn. Oh, Quinn, I see.
See that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Maybe just working out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
I will say, I love this, like, rug thing they've put on the floor.
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Oh.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus.
There's something going around, I see.
I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
Oh dear.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better.
You want us to go talk to Venti? We got this, bro.
Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see?
Oh, like what? Explain.
Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windblume after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Bro, you can get help. There's no problem. There's no, like... It's not a bad thing to seek help.
Is it something in the air, maybe?
Oh, no, another one.
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
What's your type? I've got a few on my list. What kind are you looking for?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Oh my god. Oh, hey, Kaya.
Is that Captain Kaya?
Oh, don't tell me she's in love with the other brother. Oh no. Donna, don't do it.
Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
Kaya, don't do it. Don't do it, Kaya. I'm flat, Miss Donna. Although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears. Yeah, maybe don't say that shit. Hi, Kaya. Whoa.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windblume.
I intend to, my dear. Oh, okay, all right. He's moving in. But first, a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 was the object of your affections. He's like, you don't like my brother anymore?
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Ah, so you've shifted focus to his brother in hopes. Yeah, this is messed up. This is really messed up.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
Okay, hang on. What is that analogy? You had a crush on him. You hadn't married 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜. What do you mean? You aren't married to the man. Jesus Christ.
Then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
Kaya, this is your chance to be like, interesting. Turn around and walk off. I understand it. I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see some business, so I'll take my leave. Yeah, I mean that's the polite way. The polite way of what I said. That is the polite way of what I said. All right, bye.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
He's like, no, shit started happening. I assumed you'd be back sooner or later. Not at all. You are the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, how have you been? All good, man. To answer that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind? Wait, where's she going?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Is she actually gone, or is it just the camera is never going to pan enough that we can see it? Yes, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. I've literally just arrived this moment. I took one step in, and you went, Travel's back. All right, we're in gear. Let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Okay. It is very pretty. Also very bright. Was it always this bright? Starting to think the changed graphic settings are making everything prettier, and I don't know how to feel about this. Not that it's a bad thing, just not used to it. Or if they revamped, maybe they've revamped the area, because this doesn't look familiar. Mondstadt revamped, let's go. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah. Three, two, one, huh? Hey guys. Couldn't be bothered walking around. Alright, we're in.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
Oh, Eula's voiced. I see. Yep, I managed to track them down. So some of them have managed to be able to voice.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Eula, I'm sorry, this is technically the first time we've met.
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
Purely because I haven't done your hangout question.
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Allow me, you have Note, Captain of the Second Company, Scaron, God, I hope that's right, Captain of the Third Company, Yola, Captain of the Fourth Company, and me, of course, Captain of the Ninth Company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Okay.
Jean!
Yeah! Hi, Jean. Saz, Paimon, thank you for coming. Yo, you good, man? Ah, yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents. In order to wrap up these cases, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together to hold trial.
Trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados. You're going to Barbados. Sorry. The knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on, the group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing. Where's äl𝕃𝕚?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
Well, about that, guys. Just about that. A keen observation. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain äl𝕃𝕚, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and partial verdict. You just dropped that bomb on us. Like, we just asked where he was, and you were like, well, in the upcoming trial against him. What, pardon?
äl𝕃𝕚 is the one on trial? What did he do?
I like how I get to be quiet. Jean, it's time. Understood. Come with me. Okay. I guess. I guess. Oh, where are we going? Where are you taking us? Where are you taking us? I am justice. Oh, ooh. Oh, Sucrose. Oh, there's 𝕃𝕚𝕚. Please sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Okay. So where are we going? Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. Oh, I chose this one, next to Kaya and Sucrose. I didn't want to sit with 𝕃𝕚𝕚. Look, there's free space. Did I just miss dialogue? Now that everyone's gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Gunhilda, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as assessor. As representatives of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case. Oh, that's Rosaria.
That's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
You might need to tone it down a little bit, Paimon, because it's very quiet and tense in here, and I think you're about to burst it just by speaking. Just a bit. But, yes, probably. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, äl𝕃𝕚. Hi, äl𝕃𝕚. How you doing? äl𝕃𝕚, what did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. Identities of victims are still unknown. Interesting. I know you said strange, but interesting. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, oh my god, it's Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. äl𝕃𝕚's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Oh, she sounds like she's going to be a bitch. Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. äl𝕃𝕚 for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Dude, it's still so wild to hear that as the reasoning. Like, what? Bruh.
Murder?
A witness
He's very
stated
calm.
that 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Could it have been it's probably alchemy, right? That was an actual person.
No. There's no way.
Paimon, you meant to stay calm. Jean said to stay calm.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Beatrice, so is this what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind.
So you're not sure
I
it
thought
was him?
strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body.
Somehow I don't think this is accurate.
Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground.
I don't trust this. I'm immediately skeptical. You're telling me in the middle of the night you knew exactly who it was?
Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
That's what you think. Imagine he just cuts in like, no, I did. He just very calmly sat in his chair like, no, I saw. I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. That's right, the next day the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
Klee! Klee probably could. She's almost always with Albedo, if not with Kaya. No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
Oh, ooh, you've got a funky voice. Talk more so I may listen to it and judge how much I like it. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet? If you have the place of the body... In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
Oh, so you were coerced into doing it, were you?
Doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
That could be completely irrelevant.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
It could be. Legitimately. And yet no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Okay, but what she saw and what happened could be entirely fucking different. Her argument is dumb and invalid. They should be like, alright, we'll keep an eye on Albedo for the time being, but there's literally no physical hard evidence to suggest we arrest him or execute him or whatever the hell the option is. So in this case, in this scenario, it would legitimately be, we'll keep an eye on him, especially because he works for them. They'll be like, we'll suspend his activities, keep an eye on him until the investigation has evidence, until there's some sort of proof, or until we discern that nothing happened and he's innocent. What? This better be where this is going. I swear to God. Her argument is just, hey, someone feels like unsettled by what they saw in the middle of the night. I want to point that out, in the middle of the night, where she probably could not tell who it was. Oh God. Unless Albedo's about to say something fucking incriminating, in which case, you know. Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive. Exactly. You have literally no evidence or anything. I think you're the one with a grudge, lady.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen
With who?
consequences.
With who? There's no victim. You went to the place described. You dug up the place, fucking investigated the area, and no one is there. If he was burying a body, you would fucking notice it, wouldn't you? Oh my god. Her argument is invalid with the lack of evidence. This is conjecture at best. I'm not even a law student and I know this. Fucking Christ. Get off your high horse, Heather.
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
You don't have a first charge. Oh my god.
In charge?
Please proceed. No, Jean, genuinely put your fucking foot down. Like, you've got no evidence. Provide evidence. That's the entire point of a trial, is you provide evidence.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Do you have that one?
I now call the second witness to the stand.
She's like, what?
Wait, that's...
D-Luke? Huh? Hi, D-Luke. Please tell the court what you saw. Oh, okay. Oh, now I have to be... Now I'm more interested. Oh no. Around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. See, he's Batman. D-Luke is Batman. He wouldn't lie about this. Oh god, no. No. I wish they hadn't had pressed on. I wish she would have put her foot down. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I don't know, man. Not with D-Luke there. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I would only inquire as to what Miss D-Luke was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. That is a good point. I did think that, but then I don't know if I should question D-Luke, to be honest. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. At 3:40 in the morning, though? Could you just not sleep? I just happened to be in the right place, right time, that's all. Okay, even D-Luke doesn't look convinced. D-Luke doesn't look convinced by his own words, honestly. He's like, there's something to this. Wait, okay, right, hang on. Theory, detective mode activate, right, hang on. If there's another person that comes to the stand and it happens to be that night, the, what was it, Milo? Whatever the hell? If it's that night that said that he'd been sleepwalking and waking up in random areas, I'm gonna say there's some sort of, like, spell or curse on Mondstadt or something, and people are having, like, nightmares or, like, you know, realistic dreams or whatever. Or hallucinations while sleepwalking, I guess, maybe, as well. That's what my theory is. But currently, Master D-Luke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo, yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Why is he tampering with evidence? Look, I know it's D-Luke, so we trust him, but why is he tampering with evidence? Why is he touching it? But also, Kaya is entirely right to suggest a lack of evidence. Where are the bodies? You haven't even found like a bone or a finger or something, you know? There's no sign of a body, just items. And this is what looks like the teeth. Oh, okay, well, never mind. Just immediately. You know what? Maybe I should just shut up. maybe I should just shut up. Clearly, I'm in the wrong here. Clearly, I am the one in the wrong. All right. Okay, it's the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤 is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Master 𝕃𝕚𝕤. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
No.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
Yeah, but it's all too convenient. Do you know what I mean? So that's your angle, alchemy. A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤 had a lengthy intellectual exchange with a student, Sucrose, and the two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Because they're both nerds. Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research, and she noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤 present. That's right, we were in the library together. Aww. Hell yeah, Sucrose. It's clearly like a doppelganger situation, right?
You're certain Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤
It's hallucinations or a doppelganger. Yes, and I know Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤 would never kill somebody. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without
Alright, well
sleep.
now you're just throwing random shit out.
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
Oof, don't pressure. I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose, you don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place, just the truth is paramount. Aww. Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤, see? How can you think he's a... it's not him. I see, then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be sustained. Do you understand? Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, and what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains?
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
It truly is. I like your voice. You had a long enough sentence that I can now safely say I like your voice.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
A correspondence? Wait, to who? Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕤. Wait, but 𝕃𝕚𝕤 sounds confused. Are we sure he said it?
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth.
Is he trying to create the Vidyara?
The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
I'm not entirely certain this is 𝕃𝕚𝕤. Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I'm not entirely certain that's Albedo that wrote that. I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime
This is too
scenes.
perfect.
What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, that's too perfect. That sounds forged.
No, it can't be true.
That shit sounds forged. I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence.
Oh, Dahlia, don't do this.
But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Ha! Why is he laughing? Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charge of murder and lawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. What do you mean, guilty? Oh my god. There was like no evidence and no like. It sounded so fake. There's no way. They're just doing this to buy themselves time, I feel like. Jean is doing this to buy herself time, I think, to like figure out what the hell was going on, because this is wild. People in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people in Mondstadt have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Paimon was just like, we came here for fun times. Oh. Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following her footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worse. Hi, Rosaria.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. Oh, is it by chance from Albedo? Yes, you're needed at Starsnatch Cliff. He's waiting for you at Venti. Yeah.
Who is he?
Venti, obviously, you fool. You'll know when you get there now. Go on now. Time's like the wind, it waits for no one. This is wild. Oh, the current story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and view them? No. I'm okay, thank you. If it's important, I'll remember as it happens. It's okay. It is a-okay. I make mid-fucking cutscenes. Oh yeah, that happened, didn't it? Oh my god. Did I just... Am I jumping up the tallest bit of the cliff? Not the tallest bit, but it's pretty up there. You got this, Nahida. You got this, Nahida. You got this. Yeah. No, not that one. What? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got this. Whoa, you did it. Amazing. Whee! Oh, iron chunks. Oh. There he is. Look at him chilling on that rock. Hi, Venti. Traveler, Paimon, I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh, I did.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, What is his name again?
Even Traveler's like, come on now.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So he calls here so we can meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so I thought we should have a chat.
Hell yeah.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
He knows it's Venti. Yay.
Oh, wait then. You know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Yeah. Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a good god needs... a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
Yes.
So,
yes, we do.
You know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Whoa, what the hell? Well, I knew from the moment and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. You know what? Fair enough. I'm not even attempting that. Perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Yeah?
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
Yes. It happens. It does indeed happen like that, yes.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
It's burgers for tea? Oh my god. I'm gonna have burgers? Oh, that's gonna be messy. Oh, oh no. Anyway, which means we need to find a way to help our friend. Oh, your friend, yeah. So what do we know, Venti? Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windblume should be about drinking and having fun. Yeah?
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Ah.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is
It is Miles, though.
Beatrice seems
It's
anxious.
Miles.
Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤.
Yo, she was hitting on Kaya, dude. Don't start writing a song, Venti. I'm not singing it. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
I'll just make it a comment. These are always unavoidable trials in life. Oh, they're always... Words are hard. At least that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the seven know better than to tamper with fate. Ah, if only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in this time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all Mondstadt could be worse off for it. Wink.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Haha, well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Haha, behold! Jesus. Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
Haha, we're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention with a little help from a trigger bind will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat. We'll do our best. That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side. Hell yeah, thanks, Venti. Should we have Venti in the party? I feel like we should have Venti in the party. Hang on a second. But who to shift? Probably Aurora, right? Or Nahida? No, Nahida makes more sense. Sorry, Nahida.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
Haha, I get it. Compose because you write music and shit. Very funny. Very, very funny, you silly, silly man. Haha, 69. I'd be sorry, but I'm really not. This one. Yeah, this one's good. Figured we might as well buff him in case a fight breaks out, you know? Just in case. Oh, I can't enhance that one. Silly fool. Fuel. Man, this is a really good headpiece. Just a shame that it's on Venti of all people. Anyway, moving on.
Yahoo!
I take it I'm going back to Mondstadt. Yeah, return to the Knights of Favonius. Okay. Can do. You can do it too with can do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Here we go.
Bye. Yee. Bye-bye. Whoop.
Brace yourself.
I still don't know how you launch yourself in the air. I kind of did that on accident a minute ago. How do you do it?
Let's play.
I like that. Yeah. Fun. Freaking dragon spine.
Here we go.
Just leisurely glide.
Brace yourself.
Hello, child. I mean, it is kind of handy for traversal.
Brace yourselves.
See? So handy. Hey guys. Oh. What? Weird. Oh, I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
'Cause it is!
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Exactly. This version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone, but Varka once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Oh, she's just like, everyone get out, I need to talk to Albedo. Oh, well, no, this isn't Albedo, but I guess, yeah, hi, how you doing? Perfect timing, Kaya has a favor to ask. Does he now? Like Jean said after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange and I can't read him for the life of me, but I need you two to start investigating the case. Yeah, no, I've got this. I've been to Fontaine. I got this. It's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? Are you sure we're just adventurers? No. Do you want us to join? No, we'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help this case, just let me know. Yeah, sure, man. I got you. Sorry, Chad, I needed a drink. I'm doing a lot of reading today. I know it's against the spirit of the season to ask you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I know you'll get to the bottom of this. You've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
How dare you doubt Albedo? Then you all have done Mondstadt a great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. It's finally time, chat! After all these years, it's time to go upstairs. Oh my god, this feels so foreign. This feels so foreign. Oh my god. What's this? I mean, I wish to investigate. There's another floor? Can I go up? No, no, that's for later. Oh, I see. No, I wanted to go check the other door.
Wait, Captain Kaya. Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. She's asked them to investigate Alberto's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Wow, you're very trusting. We could have been anyone.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Oh yeah? Sure. I'll believe that, Paimon. Alright, I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two. Hell yeah, bud.
Right back at ya.
Hell yeah, bud. We got this. But surely we got this. Oh. Give me a sec, I want to see. What's this? Oh. Bullshit. He's just like, what are you doing? Alright, let's start here.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Investigate a book. A stack of books on the desk, mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have shaped or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy. Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm not sure I like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Alright, let's see what's in here. Ooh, soda. There's a test tube on the shelf with some black powder residue at the bottom. Next to it lies a neatly written note. Chalk is the next stage after soil, but the current available materials are still insufficient to construct a stable structure.
Nope. No idea what that means. Not sure if it's too hard for Paimon or too hard for anyone outside this line of work.
The lockbox. Oh, a lockbox sits on the desk. The latch bears the sign of wear, stressing the importance of where there lies an inn. Within, words escape me. The box likely remained locked most of the time, but now the lid remains wide open as if the owner was forced to leave in a hurry and didn't have time to lock it. Perhaps the letter intercepted by the investigators was not stored here. The remaining content shouldn't hold much weight as conclusive evidence, but you still get a strange feeling after reviewing them. In elegant penmanship, the letter reads, "In addition, I do happen to have some information on the subject of a last discussion. The materials and arcane formation required for human transmutation." Oh shit, okay. The formations in these records likely originate from the Conrian art of 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤, but relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. As thanks for your past assistance, I've enclosed the records with this letter. But that does not mean I support your pursuit of this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. The idea that the dynamic of creator and creation could exist within the same species is cause for concern. Even with a talent like yours, I must urge you proceed with caution. Oh. Did someone make a second Albedo? The signature belongs to an unfamiliar name, one that also appears on an alchemy book nearby. You skim the preface and learn that the author is an old and accomplished alchemist. The person is likely a friend from Albedo's alchemic circle, someone who owed Albedo a favor and also urged him to refrain from conducting dangerous research.
Transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that?
I mean, if it's how he was born, he might just want to know how he was born, you know?
Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
Then don't, bitch. You don't have to think about it. Doesn't look good, but this letter can't directly prove that Albedo did anything. Besides, a technique like that must be too dangerous to share with the public, right? That's why it wasn't brought up during the trial. Underneath the book? No, there was something over here. No. Oh, wait, hang on. Found it. Albedo's notes lie on the table. They resemble the ones you've seen before, but the contents are different this time. As always, the penmanship is impeccable, careful, and neat with certain elegance in its uniformity. Much like the man himself. One of the notes reads, "Putrefaction should be regarded as a counter-simulation to the process of life, like a highly efficient and destructive spell of rot. Upon use, the target will decay within an extremely short period of time, turning into dust that is nearly invisible to the naked eye before dissipating into the air." Oh no! If anything, that makes him more suspicious. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So can I go any further this way? No, now I have to just look underneath this book. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hard covered book to strike the desk. Resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer it sounds too hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
That's what I said, Paimon. Jesus. There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the project, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests that Dragonspine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. Surely. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. 2 of the marked locations correspond with crime scenes, and the 3rd appears to be in Dragonspine. Oh shit, okay. I know where that is. It looks like we're going to spot number 3. It's hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that last location. At the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
No, we should continue our investigation quietly. We should not tell her yet. Because now she's just going to be like, more evidence that suggests otherwise. Oh, hello.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
How do we answer? How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So Albedo's researching something that doesn't help this case, huh? Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of her creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, her approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence she just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you. Don't think the handwriting was faked. Then it comes down to trust. You trust him? Absolutely.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
Keep the faith.
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Sure, Paimon. Sure. Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts. Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him? No, no. If anything, he wants you to go look at that body. Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Oh, hi, Miles.
That's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Sure, that's totally what he was doing.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Yeah, sure, he's totally gonna do that.
Sure. You got it.
Nope, rumors are about to start spreading. Calling it.
Found in the hidden compartment seems
Yeah.
important.
What the fuck? What? That is so rude. Also, I thought we were telling Jean. Oh, I can jump down. Oh, that's so nice. I thought we were telling Jean, and Paimon's like, no, actually, let's just go to the places. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Go to locations marked on the map. Yeah, just Dragonspine. Okay. We go here, because then it'll be easiest to get to where we need to be going. Downside. God, I hate this location. I fucking hate Dragonspine.
getting clothes.
Yep, but although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. I mean, you don't have to be a seasoned adventurer to notice it, Jesus. Also, where's the claw marks? Was Razor here? You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this? Or some monster?
There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that 𝕃𝕚𝕦 used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two.
Is it though?
Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
Because it's fucking cold and I'd hate to be stood out here too long. If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if 𝕃𝕚𝕦 isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? You turned to dirt swirling in your mind, yeah. It's all just so clean. Too many questions. Hello, Jean. You're back. Did you find anything? Well, only bad things.
None of it helps 𝕃𝕚𝕦's case.
Yeah, about that. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did you submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent to forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. Second trial would likely have to be open to the public. And I doubt public sentiment will be in 𝕃𝕚𝕦's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
Second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll help, Paimon. Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. We should, you know, continue the Miles? Yeah, he keeps fucking stalking us. He's clearly up to something. I don't know if I'm meant to be, like, outside, so I'm just gonna skip time here and hope. Wish there was a skip. Or like a fast forward, or, you know, anything. Please. Oh, yo, please. Because there's no cancel either, so you are genuinely just sat here until it's done. I was like, bruh, let me out.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Oh, I'm aware. Ah, you two, let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. Yep. I got this. Oh, it's pretty in here. Where are we? Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕦. I, Jean Gunhilda, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives of both sides remain unchanged, and Miss Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Miss Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case, Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕦, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Why is there a new person? Why is she here? What do you have to bring to the table? Ah! Miss Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains.
But how old?
In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Wait, what?
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T.
This is all too perfect. Literally, I feel like someone from the whatever fucking magic circle thing Mona was a part of, one of them is messing with them. I bet it. I bet my mora on it.
The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Hanselman, male, 46 years old, marital status, single, occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone, Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 found inconsistent with such an injury. Jesus Christ. Help. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical and magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Yeah.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed?
I know she said she was going to be impartial, but every time she speaks, I can feel the fucking, like... She sounds like she's got a fucking vendetta against him. And I'm not sure why. To be honest, she needs to chill.
In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
You don't... Look. You're meant to be impartial. I know you're pissed off that he's quote-unquote kill people, but to remain impartial, you need to not throw this shit out. Like, you know what I mean? You sound like you've had a vendetta against him for years.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Why is she here? Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 saw Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕟, I was there too.
Nah, bro, this is fishy as hell.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜. I thought it might be nice to, you know, chat. So I headed in this direction.
Yeah, sure. Simp.
Then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body.
How do you know? You were even further away than 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 was, and 𝕃𝕚𝕟 wasn't even 100% sure that's what he saw.
I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 in the first place.
Oh. Kaya's gonna be like, wow. Oh, I'm so heartbroken. Oh. Because he's a dramatic bitch.
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do.
Can we
I'm sorry it took me so long.
Can we just, you know, for a second, back up a second. 2 people said they didn't want to say anything, and they sound terrified. But that doesn't mean they're terrified of Albedo, because both of them have said Miss Hertha convinced them to do it, and that it was the quote-unquote right thing to do. She's the suspicious one. She's clearly got it out for Albedo, and I don't know why, but she needs to chill. I see. Just step forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜, don't say that shit. She'll fucking fall over in a spasm or something. Cole thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice. That's not commitment to justice. Those two lied, I'm telling you. 𝕃𝕚𝕟 I don't see having lied, but those two I can see. If she threatened them, but she could never threaten 𝕃𝕚𝕟. 𝕃𝕚𝕟 would just turn around and be like, so I was told to tell you some bullshit. I'm not gonna do that.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
She keeps going back I think she just hates alchemy, so the fact that he's an alchemist, she just detests it. If it wasn't Albedo, she'd probably be attacking Sucrose. Hertha just, she gives me the ick. She gives me such a bad ick. A special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on the subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
Yep, the evidence we found. Yep. Following a piece of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. Yep. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the descriptions in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Sounds all a bit too perfect, if you ask me. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Oh, Albedo. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No. Oh, Sucrose. Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
He didn't say in his defense. He just said he was going to explain. He never said it was in his defense. Stop jumping on him. Jesus. What I always have, I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
He's allowed to say it. Jesus Christ. God, you pissed me off, Hertha. I want to strangle her. I'm about to add to the body count, Hertha. Just saying. Just fucking saying. I'll be the threat to Mondstadt in a minute. Jesus Christ. Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case, I'll give you that, but I will not admit to something I didn't do. Good, honestly.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
He's literally said that he wants to explain. And you're not giving him I detest this woman. I want to reach through the screen and wring her goddamn neck. Chat, help. The violence, it's itching. That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses, I'm exercising patience. Yeah, he's being calm and logical in this situation, and she's deciding to try and fly off the handle and get him fucking kicked out. Like, what? No.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
She needs to shut up. Genuinely about to add to the body count. Fuck's sake. Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Vader seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything? Of course he didn't. You know that. Come on, traveler. Mention brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? Yes. If there was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine, which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map was in Backtrack. Yeah. And Traveler, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you found? No, all eyes are on me. Oh no, my anxiety. You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found in Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I just said there was no signs of anything. Oh my fucking god. I want to bang my head against the desk. Fuck off, Arthur! Stop jumping in! Jesus Christ, you are the worst attorney ever. God, I hate you. Need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Third map location, Dragon's Pine. New boy because found the map hidden in the compartment. During our investigation, Pamela discovered a hole in the snow big enough for a human body. There was also claw marks on the outside, but there is no body or any remains. Second mark location between Dragon's Pine and Don Winery, where 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 saw 𝕃𝕚𝕦 bury the body of an adult male. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 described nearly the same events as Beatrice. Apologies, chat. Food has been delivered. Anyway, as I was saying, there's no reason for them to collude against 𝕃𝕚𝕦, so their testimony should be trustworthy. I mean, it's also 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤. The likelihood that he would, you know, pull this shit is unlikely. You know? 𝕃𝕚𝕦 found teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. That's a lie. That is, I'm sorry to say it, she's a filthy fucking liar. That's why she was like, oh my god, thank you. Oh, I'm so shy all of a sudden. Like, bitch. The two should have no reason to set 𝕃𝕚𝕦 up, despite her crush. Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤's attention. She would, if she was also threatened by Hertha. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. That's because she's been threatened. Dude, believe me. The first smart location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw 𝕃𝕚𝕦 use alchemy to dig a hole and bury a body there. A single men's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were also found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, the evidence seems to suggest that 𝕃𝕚𝕦 killed someone and concealed the body. Interpret this. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen. The witness account suggests that 𝕃𝕚𝕦 was the last person to come into contact with the body. Did 𝕃𝕚𝕦 really use alchemy to reduce the body to a few bones? And does that mean he's the killer? Associate this with this. Nope, never mind. With this? Yes! 𝕃𝕚𝕦 marked these locations on the map, found the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the third location. No witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragon's Pine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole at the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? I guess. Most people know 𝕃𝕚𝕦 as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team, but in truth he's a synthetic human created by one of the 5 senses, gold. 𝕃𝕚𝕦 is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Exactly, thank you. He's smarter than this shit. Up till now, 𝕃𝕚𝕦 has never displayed any ill will towards humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Dragon's Pine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's a home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of even more mysterious creatures, 𝕃𝕚𝕤𝕤. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of the strange things have happened in Dragon's Pine. Hello, Lucifer. How are you? I wish to associate this with this, thank you. Alright, interpret. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragon's Pine who looked exactly like 𝕃𝕚𝕦, and we weren't the only ones. Wait a second, someone who looks exactly like him. Oh my god. Shit. A doppelganger. It's almost like a set that urges ago. Guess 𝕃𝕚𝕦 has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. I'm good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing good too. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, but I believe the result raises a few questions. Regarding the 2 cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. I wish this was voiced. It would have been so cool to hear the Traveler again. Maybe when they do eventually get voiced, I can go back. I could go back and go on YouTube or something and watch it and just be happy about it. You know? Was this Jury Simulator? Kind of. Jury Simulator in Genshin. Full game when? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to eat at the same time now because I don't want my food getting cold. Because I'd just be sad. I hope you're enjoying the chaos though, chat. If Hertha jumps in again, I swear to God. But that wasn't the case at the 3rd location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looks more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the 3rd scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the 3rd location weren't fresh, which suggests that Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Am I plagiarizing Ace Attorney? Nope. I mean, no one screamed objection yet, so...
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out. There is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the 3rd location. And the map was found in his notes.
That... God, you upset me. You upset me on a fundamental level.
That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless
most
Mr.
plausible
Albedo
doesn't mean the
suddenly
only.
plans to deny that
Jesus.
the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Saz's point. Why does Hertha speak but not Traveler? Because in the English, there's currently some voice actor. How do I word this? Some of the voice actors are on strike and unable to do voices. Hoyo is kind of different in that they're not the ones causing the fallout. It's SAG-AFTRA, the strike people, for some reason. I don't know why. But basically they're unable to currently be voiced. Yes, there's a strike. So like was it EA, Disney, there's some other companies as well that have a strike on right now. But SAG-AFTRA is basically withholding the voice actors from Hoyo. So some of the characters, especially in Genshin, aren't able to be voiced because the voice actors physically can't do the job. So in the English, so like if you played it in Japanese or in Korean or Chinese or whatever, they'll be voiced. They'll be fully voiced. But they're unable to in English. Although from what's been said, if I'm remembering correctly, the voice actress for Venti has said that some of them are going to say, heck it, we're going to do the voices anyway, and they're going to record the voices, they just won't be out for a little bit. Because obviously it takes time to record and then implement them. So maybe in the next patch or the patch after we may get some more voices, but currently there's not a lot of them that are voiced. It's mostly characters that are NPCs or newer, or they were like under a different company when they were originally contracted, you know. It's very complicated and very annoying, but there is a lot of like posts online that explain it better than I ever could. But I do my best. They are doing voiced cutscenes, it's just going to take a while for them to actually get the voice actors back in to do the voices. And some of them are unfortunately going to have to be swapped, like I think Kinich is going to be swapped. It is very complicated. Also very annoying. Not just for us, for the voice actors too. Oh god. Like we do have a aspiring voice actor in the chat usually who would be better to explain it, but yeah. I did it as best I could. So if any of it's wrong, I apologize. But don't fully take my word for it. Definitely look into it if you're interested. Or just want answers, honestly. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. True, he is basically just going, hey, it was me. That's not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things about those 3 locations. Oh, hide things at those locations. You sound so suspicious right now. There were indeed bodies at each location. I did kill and bury someone in Dragonspire. Huh? Albedo? What the fuck?
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
Let him finish speaking, bitch! Jesus. You must take him, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. He buried himself, I bet you. I bet you that's what he's about to say. Some time ago I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine, someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain, the 3rd location marked on the map. Okay.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area.
I assume this is Eula's hangout quest, which I have not done.
If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
What do you mean innocent? He just said that he killed someone who was trying to kill him. How is that innocent? What? Hertha, you have a vendetta against this man, and I feel it in my loins. I'm about to have a vendetta against your bloodline. Goddamn. A whole quest with what's it called? Whopperflower Oh, it's Albedo's. Wait, is it Albedo's hangout quest? I don't really remember his hangout quest, I'll be real. I think I've done it, but I don't remember it. I think I know which... it might not be a hangout quest. I think I know what you mean, but I don't remember. Like, what quest? Like, do you know what I mean? I very vaguely remember the quest. I mostly just remember it was on Dragonspine, and I hate Dragonspine. So, if it's on Dragonspine, I'm more likely to forget it, because I fucking hate it. I just want it over with, so... No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
He said he did it in self-defense. You're not listening. Oh my god, she is the worst attorney ever. She is the worst ever. She's just the worst. I hate this woman. If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you? Exactly like him. So I was right, it does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
I mean, if he was trying to frame him, it makes sense, does it not?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Oh my fucking god. Can we swap her out? Jean, please get her out of this courtroom. I swear to god. She is an absolute fucking hindrance to the case. I'm losing brain cells just listening to this bitch. Jesus Christ! Good lord! I hope I'm not the only one that's complained about her. Good lord! If anything, I'm thinking it's her. God damn. Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. Oh, is he about to admit to being basically a homunculus? I see, then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony. D-Luke! D-Luke coming in clutch, let's go! Let's go, D-Luke. He's like, I believe Albedo. Alright, see ya.
What?
Get fucked, Hertha.
I brought her!
Wait, you...
Oh.
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
Oh. As you can see, this Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
See what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you.
Yeah, it does.
All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
No, if you're fake, then, you know, you've very much had something against him, and they're all gonna be like, well, clearly. Very clearly, there's something up here, and we're not listening to you anymore. Dumb bitch. Order in the court. Order. I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies, the dragon, Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in battle and, with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and it grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Yeah.
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... the homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome.
See, I like this one. This one's nicer.
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
She's like, yeah, the one by the door. Get off the stand. The two of you look identical, but just based on demeanor. The new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter.
I mean, you could.
How do we know
No one would
isn't
believe
the
you.
fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Oh?
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Oh?
Huh?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days.
Yup.
Disoriented?
Yup. Get him. Get his ass. Get him. Get his ass. Yes.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
Mm-hmm.
No, my head. It hurts.
Ah, convenient.
The
Oh.
scar is right here.
Oh. Please, please show her them pulling her sleeve up and there's nothing. Do it. Ooh. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
𝕃𝕚𝕦 has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
Do it. No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or I should say, all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force and appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them? There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it because in this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
Come on, let's go.
He looks just like, yeah, sure, man. Yeah, pull a knife on me. Do it, coward. Legitimately just like, yeah, coward, fucking try it. Go, D-Luke. Batman will rise again. D-Luke is the calmest, but I need to summon D-Luke. I need him, man. She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Yeah. Get him. Sick 'em. Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
Oh.
After her!
Garrus! I'm trying. It's so hard to eat at the same time, guys. Did you know that? It's such an intense moment, and I'm like, but I also want to eat, so. I'm hungry. Apologies. I'm glad I clicked on though, like pretty much instantly that she's just the ick. She is the ick in the room. It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. I did in fact kill people. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master D-Luke picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Indeed, follow me. Will do, buddy. Will fucking do, buddy. Where are we going? Ah! Oh! Oh dear, I see.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
I like how I just stood here like, yep, this is normal. They're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not, we've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for their inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come. Yeah, sure, man.
Where's our first stop?
Sure, man. Let me finish this burger. Well, I say burger. It's more like a chip sandwich, but still. The actual burger hasn't been touched yet, which makes me say it. I'm genuinely so proud of myself for figuring it out. 𝕃𝕚𝕦𝕤's clean. It's you filthy fuck. I wonder if we'll see a cutscene of Diluc and Kaya fighting together. It's so... I don't know what to say. My words, they fail me. Filling? No. Heavy? Maybe. Okay. The top of the city wall. Damn, okay. That would be pretty easy with Venti, actually. Unless it forces me to be a traveller. Aether, how I missed you. Oh yeah, chat, I was unironically playing as Traveller the other day, and it was so nice. I missed him. I mean, he still needs better artifacts. And his talent's leveled up. But it was so nice. Yeah, I think I'll need a moment between this sandwich and the burger to actually eat the burger. This is a heavy sandwich. Sweet potato and bread is quite heavy somehow. You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, to the seawall!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Sure, Venti. Oh, I see numbers.
Yahoo!
Actual combat. Wait, was that Kaya? Nope, just a random dude. I think Kaya's further down. Oh, hey, Venti. Oh, God. No, not from a height. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Venti's gonna be dead. Oh, God.
Hey, Venti!
Venti! Shit's going down. Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please. Someone help me.
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Oh, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, thought you were regular citizens. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned. I agree. Although it's been a while since I dealt with something this big, it's gonna be pretty exhausting. We'll get you alcohol after, you fucking drunkard. Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble. Ah, just what I wanted to hear. Of course it was.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
Of course they do. People can make friends when we're not here, you know. Monsters started surging from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected these monsters to have become this advanced. Parallel evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
Why are you asking that now of all times? What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Oh, okay. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when the behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
He's like, ha, no, that was real. Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second some teeth and bone. The only bodies 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remains of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger Wildflower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? Yes, you told me of Gardener. I'm glad. And you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed into a Wildflower. He transformed a Wildflower into Subject 3. So there's another one on Dragonspine. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away. And the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. I like how we're having this really long and in-depth story time as monsters are attacking. Like, bro, should we not be helping? We can discuss it later. Yikes. Anyway, you saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange, those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people.
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help. We will use the power of Anemo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes, so if there's little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Yeah, alright, bud. Right, this should do it. Ah, the winds. They are here.
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many.
Well, he is the god. It makes sense. There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear. All units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
Magic. It's all thanks to Lord Barbatos. With his blessing, we will succeed in defending our city. Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Hi, Dahlia.
Oops.
Dumbass. Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness Traveler Pylon in 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜 found me. Got me out of a tough spot. Alright. Now that you're okay, we should check on the stats of the other areas. Thanks, friend. May the Anima Archon protect you. Oh. Oh. What's happening here, then? I've got things covered here. Oh. I see. Oh, the crafting bench is gone. Oh, hey, Kaya. Where's your brother? He doesn't. Oh, he doesn't like being on the bridge. No, you know what? There's a long conversation happening. I'm just gonna eat this burger. We're in a long cutscene. I'd rather have like both of my hands ready for when the fighting starts. Boyga, boyga. 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 Apologies that we keep sitting on screens. But your boy is busy, and I'm doing most of the dialogue. If it was all voiced, I could just put auto one, but it not. It not. And that's fair. I understand why it's not. Well, we have this time to ourselves. Chat, I want you to go show a voice actor some support. Okay? Maybe follow their Twitch stream. Follow them on YouTube. Or on Twitter or something. Although Twitter is a cesspool, so if they've got a blue sky, better. Or Instagram. I don't really use Instagram. I don't understand Instagram. Instagram is a place. Yeah. Show love and support for voice actors. Man, this is a hefty burger. I know something about the last one. But goddamn. There you go. Now you can stare directly into Kaya's eye. If you truly wish. It has been a hot minute since we've seen this man. So I understand. I will say, slightly surprised we haven't seen Klee yet, but I'm wondering if Klee is gonna either show up mid-fight or show up near the end. Just like a, man, I'm glad my brother's safe smile. She loves her brother. Then again, there's a few Mondstadt people that haven't shown up yet. Mona, who probably will, if any of the mage people show up. Astronomers, I think they're called in this. I don't remember. What's it called again? The Herxen Circle or something? I can never remember how to pronounce it, so. Or should I'll call them Hogwarts from now on, maybe. I wonder if Hogwarts will show up. Diona also hasn't shown up. Or Razor. But Razor's kind of outside of Mondstadt, so he kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, and Diona is from the other village, not this one. I can't remember what it's called. Springvale? I don't remember. Them two not being in it makes sense then, because they're just at home. This would be a terrible time for Toma to come home. He's like, finally. The lockdown on Inazuma has ended. I can finally go home. Why the fuck is there monsters everywhere? I would love it though. Mostly because then I'd get to maybe see my ship interact. You know how it is, chat. When you ship, and when you ship, you ship. I'm almost done, chat. Don't worry about it. Like I said, it's kind of a heavy boy. Yeah. I would click to move on, but I don't know if he's saying, oh, look who it is. D-Luke. Or, you know, oh, look who it is. Hilly Trolls. I don't want to be thrust into combat while I'm still eating. Because that would suck. I mean, he looks happy enough. So I'm going to assume D-Luke. Or even just another, like, Mondstadt character. But, you know. Bada. Oh, right. Oh, I forgot about the fork. There we go. Alright. I'll clean my hands and then we'll get on with it. Alright, who are you talking to, buddy? Oh! Oh, yep. It was both! Trick question! It was secret answer number 3. Both. I assume because it's gone black that it means that we're in a battle, question mark? You know? Alright. Whoops, my mouse is on the wrong screen. Oh, never mind. Phew, that was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜. I appreciate the help. Just call him your brother, please. You drive me insane. No need, I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Guys, not the brotherly feud right now. Oh, well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you could just melt my ice anyways. Suit yourself. Haha, alright, tell me, when did you notice something was off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Oh! Interesting. Why, what did he do? Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough. No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it. Oh, hell yeah, the brothers are working together, that's so good! Oh god. Oh yeah, Venti, like, yeeted me into the fucking... Oh. Whoop. Are we here to help them? Hey guys. Where'd Kaeya go? Oh, there he is. Don't mind. Wait, what? Hold on. We just had this. We just saw this. What? Did we get the wrong cutscene or something? Wait, yeah, we just... This is the entire... What? Look at that screenshot though, that's so cool. That's so good. Oh, now I'm fighting.
Dodge this. Oh, so sorry. Verdict is... Don't get frostbite.
Get him, bros. Yeah. Yeah. Let him go.
They're over there. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜, Kaeya.
If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was the closest spot to seeing it. Maintaining control over the main run means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
They're all fucking dead. All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. He's such a little shit. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I want to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Haha, believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
You're gonna make him blast you in a second time. Thank you for trusting me and for choosing not to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. See you. Of course, stay safe. Off we go. Oh, Fischl. Hey, Fischl. Barbara! She's helping. Get close to injured Favonius and use her skill to heal them. Okay.
Let's dance.
This is a cool, like, story thingy for Barbara's skills. Except it's run out. So I'm just sort of attacking him now.
I'll protect us.
Ta-da! Alright, you should be on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front line, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time, so I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? Just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority in that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Favonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Of course, coming! Barbara, it's okay. We've got her, it's fine. She's right there! Oh. Goddamn, Noelle. Jesus. Bennett! Yay, Benny! Oh, there's Amber and Mika. They're here, prepare for battle. On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. Looks like we've got 25 Hiller Chills, 2 Blazing Axe Meter Chills, and a bunch of different slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, am I them again? Oh, no, I'm Amber. 1. Ow. Cut that out. Oh, I can't reach over there. I can't reach over there. No. Can I leave?
For the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
I can leave. Oh my god. He's a bit close. Can't really do anything.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
This'll do.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, these monsters won't be a threat to us again. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Oh, Mika! Bless him. Same here. I thought it was real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know Amber? Then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for her. That sounds like Eula, alright. She's like an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with an idea that she would disappear. Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which is important because we needed it to be credible. The imposters saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the Knights Patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
God damn! Hertha's like, I am still upset about it, by the way.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than subject to. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Barbatos already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
Why are you saying that to me? Say that to Albedo. It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in skies, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, I'll keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due, it was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have you to thank for that. You probably didn't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. I didn't even know there was one. Bro, I just got here. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. This might not sound oh wait, no. It's just a different camera angle. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave letters in my office for an independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return to for Windblume. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an ordinary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. Fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonsmite before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her at the perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense to our actions. Our decision to keep that from you. Bruh! I literally just got here, man. And please don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The Honorary Knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
Thank you for thinking of me. It's an honor. It should be us who thanking you, Honorary Knight. No.
Wait,
Let me...
was that you were just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Mm-hmm. Optional objectives. I see. Oh, Diana, you're here. These darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo, Traveler, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the Cat's Tail. I'll be here to watch over things so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diana. We'll be sure to do just that. So that's what all the other mocks were. I see. Then I missed out on some epic storytelling. Oops, that is the wrong button. I wanted this one. Oh, it is up here.
Here we go.
Bennett! Bennett!
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
What? Why did you attack Bennett?
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
Bennett, I'm so sorry. You got fucking... You got the worst option, man. If you're looking for somewhere safe, head to the Cat's Tail. Diana is sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Hell yeah, Bennett. I missed you, buddy. Missed you, Benny boy. Alright, so the little ones are the... not mystery ones, the side quests, I guess? Yeah. Okay.
Yahoo!
Whee! Oh, hi, Noelle. Oh. Get fucked.
Coming to be.
I must leave no stone unturned. Steady as stone.
Moment of birth.
God damn. Insane. Thanks for the help. That was over a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure your place is to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. Hell yeah, Noelle. I missed you too. Oh my god, I missed so many people from Mondstadt, dude. It was the start of our adventure. How could I not? I wonder if it'll kick me into a cutscene if I go this way. Nope. Hey. Oh, listen, Reza.
It's you.
Ah! I almost forgot he calls us that. That's so cute.
Come a little closer.
Get him, Reza. Get him. Yeah. Phew, it's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windblume.
It happened a lot before?
Unleashing lightning on people? Haha, no. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. Yeah, my old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from the 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 school. So you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle even Jean would have no reason to defeat the fucking head shit. Like, oh god.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Oh, Razor, no. Razor, don't listen to her. You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Ah, well, it's good to move about every once in a while. Don't teach Razor your ways, please. He's too precious. Please. He's been through enough, man. Oh, are you okay? You okay, Queen?
It's all my fault. I knew 𝕃𝕤 was fast, but disappearing like this. I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to 𝕃𝕚𝕜?
He heard everything.
Explain what?
You summoned him.
𝕃𝕚𝕜, Traveler, Paimon. What brings you here?
Checking in on everyone? We're providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Then why did you question her when we got here?
𝕃𝕚, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. 𝕃𝕚 is...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fighting first, conversation later. I was waiting for it to be 𝕃𝕚.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
𝕃𝕚 is known for his... Oh, there you are, 𝕃𝕚. Oh! She is here! She's throwing shit! Let's go! Yeah!
I see what you mean. She was not to be underestimated.
Let's go, 𝕃𝕚! Yeah! We won! Yeah, 𝕃𝕚, we did win! I missed you. Great work, 𝕃𝕚. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
𝕃𝕚𝕜, you can't be serious.
No problem, just leave it to 𝕃𝕚. Aww. Are you going on patrol, Mr. 𝕃𝕚𝕜? 𝕃𝕚 heard we went... no, wait, you went camping for a few days and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping? Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
The irony is that her ears aren't that little at all. That's right, so I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Aww. It would be an honor. 𝕃𝕚 will do her best. You're damn right she will. God, I love 𝕃𝕚. God, I love 𝕃𝕚. Yeah, alright. You're right. Windblume. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hi, Jean. Oh! Genshin, you've got to stop. If I'm in the air, don't take me into a cutscene. Poor Venti just lost his fucking life. Venti just lost his life. Dude. No, I have to use food on him. Feels bad. Wait, where's the water from the fountain? Why is the fountain have no water? Did they cut water supply? What's going on? So be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back.
Yo, what's up? Everyone all right?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. I don't know if I trust you. We're back. 𝕃𝕚 kept Miss Eula safe the whole time. Hell yeah. That's amazing, Clee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Brought him back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Sorry, I need a drink. Good to have you back, safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Where's 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 gone? Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We can talk about it back at headquarters. Travel and Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church to get some rest. Wanna come with us, Clee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes! Yes! Just gremlin one. Yes! Oh, hey, Venti. You just died. Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way. Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life? Ah, no, apologies. Just forget I said anything. Ah, just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times. It's your wind! You could have just brought it back. What do you mean? Any notable information on the wind? Of course. I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger. Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing subject to his emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about this world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child. Or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I'll be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of subject to his knowledge allowed him to take a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling is close. Hello? Oh, hello. Ah, Miss Vornia, here to make a report.
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
You're the faker. Is that so? During the battle we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction and why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There are a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well because you're under Durin's influence, and you've been since the trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Haha, get fucked. Haha, get fucked. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. No, he's dead. No, he's dead. Oh. I got an achievement. Yes, eat one of these. There you go. Let me use Barbara. And Venti. So what's this? Oh, it's this. I've done my daily commissions, apparently. Alright, the others are looking after Fordia. Oh. My bubble's still popping. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a conference. Ah yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Vark came up with the idea a few years ago. Still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the for a favour. The lovely ladies of Hogwarts for a favour. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so wherever that age is. Indeed. Anyway, the conference is a gathering of 3 parties. The Hogwarts, Anemo Orcon, and the joint forces of the Knights of the Church of Favonius. If that's Varka, he looks sick. Lord Bobtos was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favour and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would. Of course, Traveller, pass me the dodo.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Oh, a voice. Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Why is he only... Wait, hang on. Why is he only... like, metallic now? Like, huh? The first time, there was no, like, filter to his voice. Now there is. Did they forget? Or was it intentional? Varka? Grandmaster? Oops, I put in the wrong number. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
Considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Ah, enjoy that, buddy. We'll just hang up. Yes, well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
Alright, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Nice.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much. Oh.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine, it's Barbatos.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice. Albedo, Captain of the Knights of Favonius Investigation Team, request a formal meeting with the Hogwarts.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented? Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
Oh, she's adorable. Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoco.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
They could have at least animated the mouth or something, Jesus.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
They're gonna be like, long table? Question mark? Yeah, we know where it is. It's fine.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh. I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Oh, I love how we call her Aunt. That's so cute. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office, he's waiting for you there. Is it Dahlia? Can I? Hold up. No, not at all. Maybe if you're Wanderer, you can do it. But not Venti. He don't go high enough.
Have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? I'm on bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Nope. Oh! Oh! Well, howdy. Hey, not so loud.
Mini Durin, what are you doing here?
He's the one who wanted to meet us, clearly. Well, actually, I've been kind of helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during this battle, but you floated away too fast. Oh, bless. Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me. Oh, no, you're too cute.
Worry. We aren't scared of you.
Okay, thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windblume? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
Paimon, please, we just went through a murder investigation. What do you think? I did sneak off for the to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. Still, lots of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who's revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Sorry, I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human. Oh! O'Reilly!
What?
Human transmutation, so you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
Yeah, he wants to hang out with Skara. Sorry, Makoto. We call him Makoto now. I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much of a right to this name. I don't want to lose to the other Durin. Yeah, it's not as simple. I know, Albedo talked to me about that. He said that Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive. Almost like a beast. A beast. But Mum created me in the storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like. If I can still be me once I become one with the part of him. Maybe without a complete soul that was never really me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. Aww, he's not wrong. Bless him. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon becoming human both sound pretty meaningful to me. You know what? Fair. So don't worry. No one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project. No wonder Albedo wants to get the mage's approval.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know? Albedo told me he's the synthetic human. And if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the world. Alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species and there's only one other person like me in this whole world, I guess that makes us family. Ah! And this is how we get Albedo hanging out with Makoto. Or Skara. Maybe I should just stick to Skara so it makes more sense for people who don't know what I've called him.
Definitely. You've just got to trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject. Does your friend Hack know about this?
Why? Don't call it. He has a name. Multiple, actually. Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this duty. He didn't try to stop me, just told me to get a move on. Yeah, sounds about right. That sounds about right, honestly. He didn't say outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I talked to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. No worries, Mini Durin. You are adorable, and I wish to hug you. Someone needs to make you a plushie already. Whoops, 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 I'm in the table. Help. Party configuration cannot be changed in the trial. Please choose suitable party. You need cryo and hydro. Okay. At least it's warning me first. Because that would have sucked if I'd just gone in and it was like, oh, by the way. Cryo and hydro. Alright, well, we've got some hydro set up. I'm thinking we do this, right?
I applied for vacation. You remember too, right?
Yes, I think this is the squad we go with. Hello, Alice.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of. I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. Oh.
Why? That sounds suspicious.
Tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that
He's so far away. Oh, bro, why are you miles away? Get over here. I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hogwarts.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
Hogwarts. First would be the flesh of that immortal monster from the 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤?
Interesting. What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother.
The raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
I don't know what you're talking about. Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I've spent years investigating the Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He's already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visited a fairy tale world called Simbulanka. It was created by mages from the Hogwarts, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children, the other Oh, I see.
Yep. It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I changed Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragoness Simulanka, the blood from the original, and the monster remnants from the Mejvari and embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. Powerful side effects can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
Yeah!
That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexencircle's trial.
Okay. I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. Oh no. You're not even going to try and talk me into it? Oh, you need convincing? I thought you'd want to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. Fine, fine.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved a spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no?
I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
Honestly, for the best.
What? Why?
The Hexencircle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. But I'll stay behind.
Yeah, you will.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Okay. Then let me make formal requests. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course. You ready? Just about.
My dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Oh, off we go. Oh, and we're tiny now. Whee! It's face planted. Oh no. Oh. It's certainly in keeping with Hogwarts modalities. We've been shrunken down to chess piece size.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
I'm waiting for Paimon to slap the board and we'll just fly off it. What is it? Why is he laughing? Nothing. It's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now on this side. It's like, God damn it. If she starts yapping, I'm done for, bro. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Man, we would have had so much Zack dialogue. This would have been so sick. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Yeah, well. Aunt Alice, I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See?
Yeah.
Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal.
Okay.
Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Okay. Okay.
Silence!
Moment of birth.
Let them
mighty be humbled.
I'm flying! You can't get me up here.
Witness my great
Oh, God.
undertaking.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Not now. I'll protect us.
Silence!
Witness my great undertaking.
Bow your head.
Bam, 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 bam.
Come on, we can do it.
Feel this ancient power.
Oh god. Get him.
King and Queen should present a
Witness my great undertaking.
Oh god.
Hey, let's
Coming to be.
don't be scared. You
Witness my great undertaking.
Settle down.
Coming to be.
Okay. Oh, cutscene.
It had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
Oh. This one doesn't seem like Alice.
Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
Oh, okay. Where are we going? You okay? Aww, cute. Oh, such dynamic animation. That's so cool. Ah!
The trial awaits.
Okay.
Only by turning the world can we see its true colors. So it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they were
Remember the steps this time?
So, in the spirit of right,
I thought I had
I have a surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbalos, His Majesty's.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony. A moment of birth. Verse 40.
Good lord,
I've lost
your
my
lines.
Where were we?
Get him. Get him.
It's all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
Feel this ancient power.
Get him.
Ow!
Shining stars.
Toasty. Silence.
We almost got one of them.
Moment of birth.
Our performance has yet to conclude.
I see.
That's for you, my dear.
Wait, did you have to kill them at once? Or do you have to kill her?
Return to form! Not now. Don't be scared. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Settle down. Oh, no! Sorry, my dear.
Get him before he gets up. Yeah. We did it. I chose the right team. I just panics down like, yeah, that was easy.
Yes, very well done.
We did it! Yeah!
Up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Okay, bye, Bobbleoth.
You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine, so
I was about to say the stars as this morning's teacher.
Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
Okay, bye. I'll tell Mona because I find it hilarious.
Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either.
Hi, Tigger. Bye, Tigger. Thanks for popping in.
But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual.
Man, at least one of us is.
Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
Yes, you do. Oh,
Great job! You made it all look so easy!
yeah, well,
Nice
just
to
how
have
we
you back
roll.
safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Feel pretty good. It felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you rest up, let me know when you're free. We'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed, the sooner we deal with Jiren, the better. Oh my. I don't know if I should be ice, water characters for this, but sure. Probably wants me to be fire, actually. Now that I think about it, so I should probably swap to Arlecchino. You know, just be fire incarnate. Fire incarnation. What was the achievement? Was it just for beating them? Yeah, it's past the trial. Sick. Alright. Oh, wait. Quick setup. Right. We can keep. Oh, no, if I do Toma. Farina for reaction. Right.
The campaign begins.
Yeah, this should do. Because Farina could also heal, so yeah. Whee!
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
You're fine. Want to climb into my hood? Oh, that's a cute. That's cute.
Sure. Is it warm in there?
It's take the edge off and it might improve. Oh, that's such a cute interaction. Wait. Hello. You're kind of in my way and I need you to not be. Yeah, thingies. Yeah. Run. Am I going the right way? I no longer think I'm going the right way. God, I do not remember how to traverse Dragonspine at all. So, oh, there is a hole down here. Whee! Oh, yeah. Hey, bud. We've arrived. Sorry, Paimon. I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
The idea of Paimon curled up in his hood is so fucking adorable. Leave it to me. You two stay on guard. Yo, that looks like what I do with the Abyss.
May Paimon ask a question?
He's concentrating. You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
That is multiple questions, Paimon. From an alchemic perspective, we're both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons, then.
I'm not so much a matter of... It's not so much a matter of preference. Rather, as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans in that I'm only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming a human. It's... Hi again, Dark! I hope you've been having fun with your game. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and future and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. On day 3, Beeline. Nice. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life which the world cannot generate endogenously is, I hope I said that right, is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a great level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well, yeah. Thank you. Oh my god, it's gone. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
It sounds wet and gross. The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
They'll be gone like a snap. The Knights will keep an eye on them, but as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with these issues in one go. So I didn't need to swap team, I just did for the funsies, I guess. Maybe I can swap back. I'll swap to... See, what I'm trying to do is have a team of people that I don't have at Friendship 10 yet. Because Friendship 10... Herm. That's my take. There he is.
Wish me luck.
None of these people are Friendship 10, so let's do it. Friendship 10. Where am I? Where am I going? Going here. B. Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure. We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windblume Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourselves.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windblume star is gonna be this time.
Barbara.
Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windblume Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Barbara. Or Venti. It'd be funny if it was Venti. Wait until 2 days later. That's okay. I'll submit my commissions. And then skip 2 days ahead.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Oh, my
Ad Astra.
thing. Yeah, dispatch. Wait, didn't I do that earlier? Sure. Sure. Yay, level up. More XP for this boyo. Oh, he's so close. He's so close. I don't have enough to ascend him again though, but he's so close. Do I have stuff for this? Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Oh, I can make 5 of these. Unironically, I can build enough. Hold on. Let me do that. Boop. Excuse me, I need... What was it? It was... this thing. Oh, I see, I need to build these. How many of these was it? It was 3, right? Right, and then it was... all of these. Now we go back in, go to weapons, ascend. There we go. Yay! Right, let's skip ahead. Yum yum. Oh, look, you see Dawn Winery over there. Hi, Duke. Hello. So I'd spend the first year farming and making sure I had enough money and supplies for year 2. Fair enough, honestly. Pretty based. It's pretty smart to concentrate on money first and then do all the like side stuff. But I'm a maniac, so I do all of them at once.
The Windblume Festival is about to begin. Let's go check it out.
Arguably took more time, but don't worry about it.
Let's dance.
Oops. There we go. As you all know, during this year's Windblume Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windblume Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. This someone who may not look like strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control of the conflict. 𝕃𝕚𝕚𝕜! Oh my god. His words and songs always... Oh, never mind, it's Venti. I was right, it is Venti. They were great support to us all. Let's give us a round of applause here to his Windblume star, Venti the Bard.
Amazing!
Yeah, Venti! Well done. I know who you are. Ah, no way, you're really gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright, does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windblume star. If you'd like, you can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd. Aha, in that case, let me swap out the speech for a song. Everyone, the best bard in the land, is about to begin his performance, so don't go away. Gather around and lend me your ears. Oh, but is there gonna be a song? Is he actually... Maybe it'll just be music. Oh, this is pretty though. Yeah, there's no lyrics. Okay. I hereby exercise the prayer of formation. Oh, he's building the body right there. Okay. Oh, that looked sick. Oh, that looks really cool. Ubiquitous earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Look at the wall. Don't touch it. Traverse the 18th, worldly, and 20th passage. Mona and Fischl being friends honestly makes so much sense. I was too busy calling on Mona. Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood and bone. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. Oh shit! Oh goddamn! Oh, this is so pretty. And no one's any the wiser, other than, you know, the few that actually saw the alchemy circles. How was it? Not bad, right? Minnie Durin, what do you look like? Oh. Oh, that kind of looks like... Wait, but is Nuvela and Zhongli gonna be like, I sense disturbance in the force? Nuvela and Zhongli just like, there's a disturbance. I smell it. Oh. Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Minnie Durin looks like a human now?
Show me. Show me, show me, show me, show me, show me. Correct, however, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Oh, man. Incredible work. I graciously accept the compliment. It really is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do and achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Gold. I'm not even attempting the other word. Long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time, I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. She went, get a life. Wow. That might be easy for most people, but someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events has given me a new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choice a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my family life. That's kind of insane, dude. I feel that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
If it helps, you will be there for him, and so will Klee, because you're Klee's brother, and she will absolutely step into. Not to mention Mondstadt themselves would probably help. Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds, and now I'm a gardener too. As long as you feel you've gained something from the experience. Master never showed her face, but if the Hogwarts knows what I've done, that means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since devouring 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I'm truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤? What's 𝕃𝕃𝕟𝕜?
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
He said that so casually. He was like, oh yeah, she ate him years ago. Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came as no surprise. Any master would do it sooner or later. As the ruler of life, all I truly know is this. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤 is not gone, instead because Master's action, she 𝕃𝕃𝕟𝕤 now won. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal, and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course.
We believe in you, 𝕃𝕚𝕟. You are friend-coded 𝕃𝕚𝕟. Paimon took the words right out of my mouth. Good, because I can't speak apparently anymore, 𝕃𝕚𝕟, I'm sorry. You see, that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment when I report back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you, I'll get going. Don't forget to say hi to Klee.
Wow, this Windblume Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference.
What, do we not make a difference everywhere we fucking go, Paimon? Genuinely?
Oh, I almost forgot. If the Windblume star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windblume gonna be?
Probably a fucking loot or something. Wanna take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Yeah, well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windblume now, could I? What do you think of the Cecilia? I like it. The true feelings of the prodigal son, a sentiment as sweet and warm as gentle spring breeze, perfect for the season. Traveller, give me your hand, eh? The mages are very pleased that you and 𝕃𝕚𝕟 managed to pass their trial. 𝕃𝕚𝕟 received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. What do they give? The Hogwarts wants you to have this. It contains something entirely of a kind, a secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you, so no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one. The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
It's something to do with my sister, I'm calling it. According to the sender, you're probably the only one who could make use of something like this, so I suppose it belongs with you. Oh, is it his powers? They have a way to get his powers back? Yo, that'd be sick. Oh, well, all I did was deliver it. Although I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose the reward for my efforts wouldn't be too out of the question. Yes, we'll buy you alcohol.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Oh my god, Paimon suggesting it? Holy fuck. Really? I'll hold you to that, you know? No going back on your word.
Of course, Dad. Let's go to the tavern right now.
Is it just like, Paimon, shut up, Jesus. I never agreed to this. My poor wallet. Music to my ears. I'm so happy I could fly. It's like this festival was made for me or something. What? When no love remains for the songs to tell, all worlds come naught but an empty shell. Sick. Cruel is said fate. Cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus wistfulness waned and faded into night. Why is there no music when he's clearly still strumming? As he stepped from the darkness and into the light. We did it! We completed it! Yo, let's go! Let's go! I did it. Wait, does that mean I... Hold on a goddamn second. I'm caught up on story again. I did it. Give me this. Give me that. Give me that summon. I'm gonna use it right now. Oh my god. I done it. I done it. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't have enough fun. Primer gems. Obviously I've got that. If only she'd come home now. No. The likelihood of that would have been insane. Oh my god. We don't even have Aoife yet. That's the sad part. Oh my god. What are the events? Sacred Mountain. Current. Oh, right. It's to explore it. Right. That's Escoffier's story quest. I did the test run. We've done that. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Scary. I think I'll leave that there though. I think I'll leave that there, YouTube. We'll do... I'll tell you what we'll do actually. We will... I've got Hu Tao's and Eula's story quest unlocked, but if it lets me... Yeah, we'll unlock... Navigate so I don't accidentally walk into it. We'll unlock Escoffier's quest. Yeah, we'll unlock her quest and then we'll do that next time. And if we have time, we'll do one of either Hu Tao's or Eula's. Probably Eula's, so I have more context for the story we just played. Because what she said made no sense. One of the things she said just completely lost on me. But yeah. It's Venti, baby.
Yahoo!
It's Venti. So yeah, YouTube, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And tell me what you thought of the update in the comments below. Tell me what you thought. Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? I enjoyed it. I thought it was very nice. It's lovely to be back in Mondstadt. I don't know how long we'll be back in Mondstadt, but I do like that we came back for at least for a little bit. But yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.